Hi, Captain Bill Pike, Executive Editor of Power and Motor Yacht Magazine, here on board the new Viking Billfish. Standing here with John Leake IV, old boat building family, eh, John?
Yeah, we've been in it for quite a while.
Yeah. So, what's your title at Viking?
I'm the General Manager of the Viking Yacht Company Malika Division, which is where we built the 37 Billfish.
This baby's like a little jewel, John. How about you show us around?
Sounds great.
All right.
We have an 86 square foot cockpit here, laid out ideally for bill fishing.
Okay.
This boat is equipped with a release marine rocket launcher.
Right.
This cockpit has a live well in the transom that doubles as a fish box. In deck, below the carpet, this is boat show carpet, but there's two in-deck fish boxes. One is refrigerated, one is insulated.
Okay.
Also here in the cockpit, we have a bait freezer underneath this bench seat. And on this side, we have a tackle prep center under this bench with tackle storage in drawers below.
Want to take a look at the engine room?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. So it's a split engine room in a sense. Like now this is kind of a take, Viking's take on the old Ocean 37.
Yeah, Viking acquired this tooling from Ocean Yachts, and they basically re-engineered the whole boat. They went through all the electrical systems, the mechanical systems, all the structure. They were fond of the boat in the first place, but they wanted to make it their own. And so they put it through all the same process that they would put a new Viking model through. All the R&D, and did a full review and turned it into a baby Viking. You know, the newest and entry-level Viking.
So 550 horsepower Cummins Diesels in it?
Yes, that's
Those are standard?
Those are the standard engines. They're shaft-driven, not pods. It's a very, very maneuverable boat. With this setup, the engines are quite powerful. They swing a good-sized
big
prop.
wheel. Yeah. Probably. What's your gear ratio on?
It's 2 1/4 to 1.
Yeah. So fairly deep gear ratio.
As you can see, you've got great access on this side. The port side opens the same way, so you have great access to all around both motors and the rest of the equipment in your engine room. We're also standing on day hatch access, so you can get down into the center between both motors.
And so here's your helm, I guess.
So this is one of the defining features of the boat, is that it's a two-helm boat. It's a flybridge boat, but it also has a lower station comparable to an express boat. This was really set up for owner-operators or husband-wives, or people who fish with just maybe a guy and his couple of kids. So they can handle the boat themselves very easily without having to go up and down the ladder if they don't want to. So you could run to your fishing spot upstairs, shut the boat down, come down here, and do all your operating while you're fishing from right here.
With that kind of power, you've got over 1,000 horsepower in a 37-foot boat. Those are real top-notch. I believe they're Glendinning, but they're branded Cummins. Those that binnacle control.
That's correct.
Very slick, very easy to detect detents in it. If you can't run the boat with that, or you get tired of it, you've got the Cummins joystick system.
That's right. So Cummins has a system called the Cummins inboard joystick system. It integrates a bow thruster with the clutch or throttle on each engine, and it gives you all the maneuverability of a joystick without having a pod. So we look at it as being the best of both worlds. You've got the simplicity of a straight shaft installation, but you've also got the maneuverability and dockside ability of a joystick.
And your fuel gauges are in that. You pull that.
We have an access compartment right here.
It's interesting.
So you can, some resettable breakers, C-fire reset switch, and also your fuel instruments. Now we also have all the same stuff up on the flybridge.
Shall we take a look below decks?
I think so.
Okay. Wood quality. Woodwork here is impressive.
Thank you.
Really nice job.
Viking does all their woodworking in-house. As you probably know, they have a very, very well-staffed and experienced wood shop where they build all their own cabinetry and finish their own cabinetry in-house.
And isotherm, I would imagine this can be either a refrigerator or a freezer.
It's both. So one drawer is refrigeration, the other is freezer. There's a small ice maker built in.
Solid state countertops.
This is Corian. So we have this recessed cooktop here. You know, we recess it like that to give you the extra counter space. We've got a lot of storage built in and around this area and down here. Of course, our electrical panel is over here. Really well laid out.
Wow, that's amazing for a 37-foot boat. That is really nicely done.
Viking does an excellent job with their electrical.
So 24, no 12 volt, all 24?
It's 24 volt house DC. We have a step down transformer for the flybridge electronics. As you know, most of the nav electronics are 12 volt.
Yeah.
We also have a pantry here, which is a nice feature.
And you know,
One Captain Crunch in there.
One great thing that Viking does, if you can look in this pantry, see that hatch in there with 4 screws? You pull that out, I'm guessing you get to something. I don't know what it might be.
There's some duct work back there for the air conditioning. If you ever needed to access that.
You can get to it.
Yeah.
And if you notice, every one of these openings has a type of hatch in it. Very positive latches there too.
So the forward stateroom is a centerline queen, you know, comfortably laid out for a couple, obviously. We have twin his and hers hanging lockers.
Feels like that's an actual mattress there, innerspring mattress.
It's a real innerspring mattress.
Yeah, very comfortable.
Take a quick peek in the head if you'd like.
Oh yeah, sure. Yep.
We got a very nice spacious head for a 37-footer. Has its own stall shower, which you don't often see on a boat this size.
Well, shall we check out the flying bridge?
We should.
All right, here we go.
This helm is laid out with a steering pod with single lever controls and enough room for a full complement of modern electronics. This has the SIMRAD package. Also, we have a second joystick upstairs here, and we also have bow thruster controls and our single lever controls. We have bench seating port and starboard, and a bench seat in front of the console, and a release marine helm chair. We also have room for an optional second helm chair if somebody wants it. And of course we have teaser reels mounted in the hardtop.
Yeah, you know, what struck me about this boat is, I mean, you can look right down and see both corners of the transom. And I'm just guessing with all that horsepower, this thing handles like the sportsman. It's nice to have a few smaller boats on the market these days.
It is.
Yeah,
it
that
is.
brings more people into the sport.
And there's not much out there being built like this.
No.
There's really almost nothing out there being built like this.
Yeah. Well, thank you, John. Thanks for showing this boat. So that's that for the new Viking 37 Billfish. This is Captain Bill Pike, Executive Editor of Power and Motor Yacht. Stay tuned for more on this boat in an upcoming issue of Power and Motor Yacht magazine.